Hey there, great to see you, Joe here. So I'm guessing that you've come here to figure out how to play the finger-picked version of Something Stupid. Now hopefully you've watched the video I did prior to this, which outlines the rhythm guitar part. Now it's very worthwhile you taking a look at that if you haven't already, because it will give you a good feel for the song and how the timing and just the feel of it and the chords and all those kind of things go. And that will serve you well for learning this finger-picked version. So as I say, if you haven't done that, maybe check that out first, yeah? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into manageable pieces for you, so you're not too overwhelmed. If I just threw the whole lot at you, you'd probably find it maybe a little bit on the tricky side, okay? So I'll just break it down into little pieces, and then we'll go over each piece and you'll be able to put it all together and play the track. Okay, now for this piece I'm going to zoom in so you can have a closer look as to what's happening, and I'll still talk you through, but it'll just give you a better view. Okay, so I will play you the first section and then I will explain it to you. Okay, so we're looking to do this. Okay, so that's the first little section. So we start out 6th string 3rd fret, 2nd string 3rd fret. Okay, so we play the 2nd and the 6th strings, and the 3rd string, and then we play the 4th and the 2nd together. So we have, and we play same picking pattern. Okay, so all we're doing is we're moving this 2nd string 3rd fret. Once we've played the first part, we switch to play that 6th string with the first finger, and the little finger then goes to the 5th fret 2nd string. Okay, same picking pattern. Then we play again. All of this is with the 6th string in the bass on the 3rd fret, and then this time we add this finger to the 1st string on the 2nd fret. Okay, like so. So hopefully you can see that. So now we have, and then we just play a bit of melody. So that's just 2 on the 3rd fret 1st string with the bass string first. Then we lift it off and play the 2nd fret 1st string along with the 4th, and then we play the 2nd string 3rd fret. Okay, so we have, okay, so that's the first little piece we need to sort out. Okay, so the next section goes, okay, so we have, okay, so 5th and 1st, 2nd, then we play the 3rd fret 1st string and go into a D7. So we're playing the 5th string with that and the 1st. So it's, yeah. Then we just repeat A minor 7, D7. Then we add that little pinky when we hear that. Okay, so we have for that little bit again, the melody is just, that's between the 2nd and 3rd fret 1st string, and we finish on the 3rd fret 2nd string. And for the A minor D7, we're alternating on the bass between the 5th and the 4th. And then as soon as we finish on that note with our pinky, we play, that's just the 6th string 3rd fret, then we play the 1st string 2nd fret. And we're back to alternating between the 6 and the 4. I'm throwing the 2nd string open in there between the alternating, as you can see, yeah? So we have, so far, now when you come back to the G, you can just, it doesn't really matter what you pick there. What's important is that it is in time. That's all that matters, okay? It can be anything. Just time in between the 6 and the 4 is what you're after. Any of the other notes will work, okay? So one more time. So what we have there is quite simple. 1st and 6th strings on the 3rd fret. So play the 6th and the 1st together, followed by the 2nd open, and then 4 and 1. That's the picking pattern for this section. Then we're just playing the 1st string, 5th fret. Again, we're just playing the 3rd fret, 6th string. Then we go to this. Okay, so that's just 4th string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 6th fret, and 1st and 3rd strings on the 7th fret. And we play 4 and 1, 4 and 1 together, followed by 2, and then 3 and 1 together. Yeah? So we have then we just have that little lick. Okay, so that's okay, so 1st string, 9th fret, slide up, 8th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, which corresponds to the C. Okay, so okay, ending on that C shape there. Up to the E flat. Okay, so that's just 6th fret, 5th string, and then the 8th fret we're playing the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. So you can play that how you like, you know, just however you're comfortable. I play it like that. All right, so let me run that passage past you. Now, for the E flat, again, it's an opportunity for you to pick something to make it your own. It can be anything. Or. It really doesn't matter. Any of those notes are going to work, yeah? Then we come back in to the A minor. Only we hold the 2nd string 1st fret and the 1st string 3rd fret. Okay, so this picking pattern, remember once we get to the A, D, it's always 5-4. So it's 5 and 1, 2, 4 and 1. D7. Back to that. D7. Yeah, so all that bit's doing is and we're just playing on the 3rd string, slide from 2 to 4 to 2, open, all on the 3rd string. Then we can play open 4, fretted 5th string on the 2nd, and fretted 6th string on the 3rd. Okay, so we have okay, now this next section starts out in much the same way as the previous section. I'll just play it for you and then I'll come back and talk to you about it. Okay, so as you can hear, we have the same. Okay, now in the last section we would have gone to the E flat, but we don't, we hold this C. And if you can play it, so you're actually playing the bottom 4 strings here, it's actually very tricky to do that. Doesn't matter if you can't, just concentrate on the strings that you can pluck. Never pluck the ones which are going to give you a duff note, okay? So one more time. All right, so as we say, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same, same as what we looked at just now, but we hold this C. Yeah, and as I say, if you can play them all, like so. Then we play an A. Okay, so this is just the bottom 2 strings on the 5th fret, 3rd string on the 6th, and 4th string on the 7th. And we play the open A. You're going to find the same picking pattern throughout. So we play, then we add the pinky on the 7th fret 1st string. So we have, then we don't play this A because it won't sound too great, okay, for this next chord. That's just 7th fret 4th string, 8th fret 2nd string, 9th fret 1st and 3rd strings. Okay? So we have, then we go up to the 12th fret, 1st string, 14th, 12th, 10th, 10th on the 2nd, 11th on the 3rd, open on the 4th, then we play. So that's a bit like a, we have like that augmented sound that we had in the rhythm track, yeah? Sorry, the sus sound. Okay, so that pretty much covers a lot of the finger picking thing. Now the only other thing you've got to remember is the section, how it ends, it is between the G major and the E flat. Now you can pretty much pick whatever you like for that. That's the ending part. Okay, so next we have the intro riff, yeah? Which goes like so. Okay, something along those lines. Do feel free to have some poetic license and put your own notes in there, you know, that's totally possible. Okay, so if you're wanting to know what I'm doing there, I'm playing the 2nd string on the 8th fret. And there's a hesitation, they're not just straight notes. It's kind of pushing it along, okay? So we have 8th fret 2nd string twice. Then we have the 7th fret 1st string. So we have 8th fret 1st string, 10th fret 1st string. Twice on that 10, okay? Twice on the 1st note. Back to the 8th, 7th, and that's just the 10th on the 2nd string. Okay, so far. Then this part we have a quick pull off, yeah, from 10 to 8. It's a quick section, and essentially it's a, okay, that's between 7 and 8 on the 1st string. We come to the 2nd string on the 10th fret. Then to the 8th fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret. Then 3rd string, 7th fret. 9th fret, 3rd string. 7th fret, 2nd string. 2nd string, 8th fret. Then we play which is 7, 9 third string, 8, 10 second string, 7, 10 first string. So we have 8, 7 first string, 8 second string, 7 third string, 5, 4, all on the third string, and 5th fret, 4th string on the 5th fret, yeah? So it's so that's just the guide. Okay, now just as an additional note, okay, just some notes that you can use to kind of put your own fills in, let's say. 4th string, 5th and 7th fret. 4th string, 7th and 9th fret. 3rd string, 7 and 9. 1st string, 7, 8, 10. 1st string, 7, 8, 10. So pretty much the notes we used for the intro solo. But from them notes, you can experiment. Just putting your own kind of bits and pieces in there. So that's just a little additional thing that you just might like to play about with. Okay, so we covered quite some ground there, yes? So hopefully now you have the tools to kind of go away and practice that. It's a very rewarding number once you can play it. It's really kind of enjoyable. Now, I hope that I've kind of given you some idea as to everything you need to know there. I mean, if you are struggling with particular parts or whatever, then please feel free to get in touch. But like I say, try and make it your own. Don't think, don't think too much about what I'm playing. You know, there are obviously parts where it's important to capture the melody, okay? But by the same token, there are also parts of the song where you can just be a little bit more random. Okay, so I would like you to kind of be developing along with these songs to not feel, what's this note, what's that note? You know, we've covered that. Don't fret too much about it, and just see if you can maintain a rhythm, okay, and the timing of the piece. That's really important. And if it needs to be simple, then that's fine, you know, because the thing is with this, what I've noticed is that the more notes from the melody that you put in, then the more difficult it is to play. So you can always drop some of the notes and kind of add them as you're developing with the track, yeah? So anyway, as ever, I hope that this has helped you in some small way. And, you know, if it has, let me know how you get on with it and things, and whether or not you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you soon, and thanks very much for watching.